Hey guys, Chris here, and I have a super exciting video for you today. If you're following me on Twitter, then you may already know that I was invited to the Monster Hunter World preview event in Hamburg, where I got to try out the beta version of the game. And I was allowed to record some early gameplay for you guys. So the playable demo here is essentially the beta version, which will be available next month on the 9th of December for everyone who has a PlayStation Plus membership. I was able to capture some greatsword, longsword, charge blade, and insect glaive footage, as we were fighting Rathalos, Diablos, Barroth, Anjanath, and Juratodus. However, I played most of the other weapons too, so I will be able to share you guys my thoughts about it from the perspective of a Monster Hunter speedrunner, and since I play Monster Hunter and speedrun this game for a long time, especially in the past, I figured it might be interesting for you guys to hear about my experiences. So before we begin, let me point out that this is the beta version of Monster Hunter World and thus still in development. While usually beta versions mostly serve to improve or change some small tweaks like balancing or bug fixes, please still consider that this version was put together several months before the actual beta release and is yet not fully polished. Also, all of the user interface and voice language in-game will be German, as this was an event in Germany. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's jump right in. In this demo, you will get the chance to try out one of 3 quests, which have 3 different difficulty levels. The first one out of these 3 quests is to kill a great Jagra in the ancient forest. This is the most easy one, and this is the only one we didn't actually get to record. The second one brings us to the Wildspire Waste, where we get to hunt a Barroth, what I want to show you guys in full detail in the next video. And the last one, which has the highest difficulty level, requests us to hunt an Anjanath. This is the one we are going to see in today's video, and this is also the first time you are going to see 4 longsword players take down an Anjanath in Monster Hunter World. In the full version of the game, those quests can normally be chosen in the online hub town Astera, but they can also be picked while being in one of the base camps, no matter on what map or which camp you actually are. And that's one of the new features, that you don't even have to go back to Astera every time after you completed a quest, but you can instead choose a quest anytime while you're still in hunting grounds by simply fast traveling to one of the base camps. What's especially nice about this is, let's say you want to farm a certain monster over and over again to get its full armor. You want to enter those quests from the base camps instead of going back to Astera every time between hunts to avoid loading screens. It will make farming so much more comfortable and fast to do, considering all the time we previously wasted waiting for loading screens. That's one of the quality of life improvements I really like. However, in this demo here, we only get to choose quests from either the Ancient Forest or the Wildspire Waste. All the other maps, as well as Astera, will only be included in the full game and cannot be entered within the beta version. However, you can also, even in the beta version, just go out in the wild, search for monsters in the open and hunt them down. Hunt down whatever you feel like, since there are more monsters than just these 3 main quest monsters. For example, there is a Rathalos on the highest plateau of the Ancient Forest, which can be fought too, should you want to. Or you could of course just focus on the quest objectives, which are Anjanath and Great Jagra, and which are far more easy to hunt down than the additional monsters. So gameplay in this video is actually from my buddy Yannick, who already did a couple speedruns with me, and who I was kindly allowed to bring with me to this event. What's nice about that is, because I only had time to try out greatsword during the time I was allowed to record, I could still show you guys some longsword gameplay because we were able to record 2 quests during his slot where he got to play. And yeah, he played longsword together with 3 other hunters who actually happened to bring longsword too for the hunt. So this is some juicy, like 4 Rathalos longswords versus Anjanath gameplay, and we do assume that Anjanath has a water weakness, but he's still somewhat manageable even with a fire longsword in this case. Also note that both of us played Monster Hunter World for the first time and needed to get used to the controls. If you've played the previous Monster Hunter game, you'll see that a lot of the old controls are back, but there are also quite a few new controls due to new moves and the PlayStation control layout, which has more buttons than the 3DS. So since this is new to us too, please don't expect a flawless gameplay. Some items and icons actually change too. For example, max potions now have a completely new icon, and life powder looks like the previous max potions icon. Also, life powder was nerfed. It gives as much HP as a normal potion now, but I think that's somewhat understandable given how good it was in multiplayer in the previous games. Well, I still have a lot to talk about, but I also have a lot of new gameplay footage to show you guys, so I'm gonna put more of that in the Wildspire Waste video I'm going to upload in 1 or 2 days. This will be mainly about the Barroth, Diablos, and Juratodus gameplay. So I'm gonna show you the rest of the hunt for now, and if you're not subscribed to the Darkside yet and want to see more Monster Hunter videos like these, make sure to stay tuned. And if you have any questions, leave them down below in the description because I want to answer each and every comment in the next video, as long as I have the answer to it. Okay guys? So until then, I catch you on the next one.
Mit dem Gesundheit-Booster kannst du eine Vorrichtung platzieren, deren Rauch langsam die Gesundheit heilt. Bestimmt wird es sich in sein Nest zurückziehen, um sich zu erholen. Okay, du hast die Quest abgeschlossen. Glückwunsch!